former governor of Rivers State and former minister of transportation, Rotimi Amaechi, has dismissed the claim by the minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Nyesom Wike, that Nyesom Wike, was instrumental in Amaechi becoming governor. Amaechi, appearing on Arise Television, was able to provide those that were responsible for his emerging governor of Rivers State. He said, number one is God. Number two, Peter Odele, Dr. Peter Odele, who was essentially his godfather. And he did make it clear that despite their falling out at some point, that he cannot deny the fact that if God didn't use Odele, he wouldn't have been where he, Amaechi, is today. So he gave credit to Odele, first of all, God, Odele, then the judiciary, the Nigerian judiciary. You know, of course, many people may have forgotten that Amaechi became governor through the instrumentality of the Supreme Court. Amaechi was the candidate of the People's Democratic Party in 2007. But what happened, which we have not yet been told, was that at the last minute, President Olusegun Obasanjo and some other people intervened and removed him as the candidate of the party and put Celestine Omeha, who is said to be his cousin, as the candidate. After the election, Amaechi went to court. It was because of Amaechi that the Supreme Court gave a landmark ruling that the mandate of a party, the office of the governor, belongs to the party. It doesn't belong to the candidate. It is the party that owns the position of governor. And the Supreme Court ruled that Amaechi was the duly elected governor of Rivers State, and therefore sacked Omeha, who had been governor for about 6 months or thereabout. So Amaechi was right to talk about the fact that judiciary, to include judiciary as part of the people that made him to be governor, the judiciary, and of course the Rivers people that voted in the election, because the Rivers people voted for PDP. They voted for PDP, and Amaechi was able to prove at the Supreme Court that he is the authentic candidate of the PDP. And the Supreme Court agreed with him. So Amaechi identified God, Dr. Odele, judiciary, and the Rivers people, thereby demolishing Nyesom Wike's claim that he was instrumental in Amaechi becoming governor. And also he pointed out that his lawyer, when he went to court, was the present Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Lati Fagbemi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, was his lawyer, was Amaechi's lawyer at that time, that helped him to regain his mandate. What he did was to demolish the claim by Nyesom Wike that he was the one that made Amaechi to be governor, or made Amaechi governor. Because one, Nyesom Wike want to put, was sort of saying that instead of people looking at it as Amaechi made him chief of staff, Amaechi appointed him, at least recommended him for minister, that he was the one that even made Amaechi. And Amaechi has succeeded in telling the Nigerian people of what really happened. And on the issue of, there was this issue that that Amaechi even offered Commissioner for Finance to Nyesom Wike, and Nyesom Wike rejected it. There was this kind of story. The former governor of Rivers State, Amaechi, said that it was Mohammed Adoke that Nyesom Wike allegedly lobbied to be made Commissioner of Finance. Amaechi said that he rejected that offer, that lobby. He said, no, I want him to be closer where I can monitor him. So that was why Amaechi made him chief of staff, where he can monitor him. His reason for saying that where he'll be monitoring him, he didn't elaborate, but it was an indication of somebody trying to tell you that Nyesom Wike was his appointee, was his employee, that he can deploy to wherever sector or position that he wants. And that was how he explained everything. And he mocked the Nyesom Wike's claim that he was a self-made man. To that he dismissed all those things as childish. Amaechi dismissed all those kind of talks as childish, because as he was asking rhetorically, he said, you made yourself local government chairman, you made yourself chief of staff, you made yourself minister, you made yourself governor. Only you made yourself. Nobody made you. It sounds very illogical that you are the one that can make people, but nobody can make you. It sounds illogical because there is nobody in politics today that was not made by somebody, whether the person acknowledge it or not. Even President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, despite the fact that a lot of people will look at him as a self-made man, was made by somebody. He was made by somebody. Who made him? The Afenifere leaders who rejected another candidate for Lagos State Alliance for Democracy, because Afenifere was the organization that formed Alliance for Democracy. So it was like a political wing of Afenifere, Alliance for Democracy. When the issue of who will be Lagos State candidate, governorship candidate for AD, a whole lot of things happened, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu had to lobby hard with the Afenifere leaders to be able to be allowed to emerge as the candidate of the AD in Lagos State. So those Afenifere leaders at that time who made a way out for him. They are the ones that made him. Because if they had insisted that he will not be the one, he will not be the candidate of the party, for whatever reason, he will not be there. So nobody in politics or anything in life, there must be an element of other people's contribution in that achievement you have accomplished. But to be in politics and claim that nobody made you, you have been making yourself all these years. You made yourself local government chairman. But we have heard you say a story with your own mouth, how your name was missing in the local government, those who are to be local government chairman. You ran to Odele's wife, and how Odele was influenced by the wife, and eventually they put your name back in the list. All those people, that thing is, that's somebody being made by somebody. But you are on television, you say nobody made you. So Amaechi laughed it off as being childish. Because in reality, if you look at it, there is nobody that is so self-made that there was no help. It's almost impossible in the Nigerian situation. Not even Dangote can conclude that he is self-made, because when you study his history, somebody gave him the first big break. Somebody overlooked somebody and say, okay, give it to Dangote. And from there, Dangote blew. So that is how life is. So yes, Amaechi was able to demolish the position of Nyesom Wike on the issue of who made him governor of Rivers State. And if you don't agree with Amaechi, if you agree with Nyesom Wike, please let us hear from you too. What do you think? Do you think that it was Amaechi, it was Nyesom Wike that made Amaechi governor? Give your reasons. Let's hear from you at the comment section. Between Amaechi and Wike, who made each other relevant in Nigeria's politics? Who can take credit for making the other? Amaechi has acknowledged that Odili made him who he is today. So between Amaechi and Wike, who made each other? Whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel or not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.